right. Talking with my friend Brian. Brian has been around with us for a while. He's done manifestingmasterycourse.com during Vision Day. And we're just going to explore a little bit about him and his experience and invite you to play more. So, question number one, Brian, how did you find out about us?
I found out about you because of Ashley, my wife. She was watching all kinds of YouTubes and joining some groups for some kind of whatever it was she was doing. And then she started telling me about it, and I was like, I that sounds like bogus to me, and it sounds like the devil. And I was like, I'm not interested in that. But I kept hearing her because she was like, well, I'm not putting my headphones on to listen to these podcasts or watch these Feel Real Fun shows. I was like, okay, whatever. And then I kept hearing your voice. I kept hearing her listen to the podcast. I kept hearing her listening to you, and you were going, Triple D Mark Dockery and Triple D Sizzle. And I was like, what the heck is all this Triple D stuff? And, when you used to like greet people and everything. And then eventually, I don't remember. Eventually I started going, well, I do got some stuff I would rather change about my life. So then one day I woke up and I bought the thing, and then I told Ashley, and she was really surprised.
I remember when you showed up in Manifesting Mastery, and it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, and he said, so you're Mr. Ashley.
You're Mr. Ashley. Exactly.
I just laughed my ass off when I read that. And occasionally I think about it again. I was like, that's so funny.
So what kicked you over the goal line? What got you to go from looking at it to just like, all right, it's time?
I don't really remember, but I must have been just, I kept hearing you and kept hearing what you were talking about. And of course, I actually couldn't not talk about it because it just comes out, And so between those two things, and she told me, oh, this guy, he loves, responding to people. Like, he comments on everything. He responds to all the emails, and like, he enjoys that. And I was like, who the hell is this person? Like, so I had to find out. And I was like, he's selling stuff, but he's got all this free stuff too. So it must, all the concerns about some kind of, getting a raw deal or whatever went out the window. And I can't really pinpoint a specific thing that made me go, okay, I need to get Manifesting Mastery course. But I did see that Ashley was like kicking ass, which she already does, but she was kicking more ass. And I certainly was not kicking ass at that time. I thought, okay, let's try this.
So what happened? How did you change? How did your life change from doing MM and Dream Driven Day?
So now, even if there's a lot of stuff, like I look out the window and I'm in the same area, basically. Oh, I can't even say that everything the same. Because now I'm doing a different job. It's the same job, but it's completely different at the same time.
Right.
I'm in the same city, but I'm in a different place. But most of the changes is in me. And I am not going to claim to be any kind of ascended master at this point, but there's stuff that it's still ongoing, but like, I don't even know how to say it. I used to get anxious about everything, and I used to curl up in a ball like every 3 months for like a week and just think, oh, I'm going to hell, or, oh, I fucked this up, they're going to fire me, or, whatever. And now Okay, maybe every once in a while I'm like, am I going to go to hell? But, it's like 2 days out of the year instead of 200 days out of the year, you know, and I try more stuff. I always like being someone who tried new things. Like I would always try a new food, you know, but now there's less time between thinking about it and doing it. One of my students last week said, oh, you're talking about how failure is good, leads to growth. You've got that sign on the chalkboard that says, here's the year of growth. They said, change it to failure. So I walked over there and erased growth and wrote in failure. Almost without thought, it was fun. They all laughed.
Nice.
And then I was like, what am I going to tell the other classes when they come in here? They're going to be like, why is Dr. Yu trying to tell us to fail?
Very nice. With risk, with seeming risk.
It's one of the scariest from Triple D, but it's also one of my favorites. So.
Beauty, Brian. Beauty.
That and Demolition and the one, number 7. Remember what it was called. Number 7. That bonus video was like, that was worth the whole price of admission, just that one little 3-minute video. Maybe it was 5 minutes. Wow. Yeah. We both said that video alone was worth the cost of it.
Wow.
And that one comes back to me every time that I find myself thinking, oh shit, this is an insurmountable problem. This is shit hits the fan. Then it's like, wait a minute. How do I want to spin this? I don't want this shit hitting the fan. That's why I like on Sunday. I was like, I want to be here listening to good music, but not having a good time.
Yeah. Are you the passenger or the pilot? I'm the pilot.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I got one final question. Who should join us in Triple D? Who should join us in MM? Who would you suggest dive in and dive deeper?
Okay. I don't want to say everyone, because to him who has ears to hear, let him hear. But eventually everyone, but gosh, if I could target it, it would be anyone who's getting bored, who's got the same day in, day out, especially for Dream Driven Day. You got the same day in, day out, Dream Driven Day. You just want to feel more peace inside, manifesting mastery. But go ahead and do both. Seriously.